All right, joining us today is a WWE Hall of Famer, a man whose family has been a part of the wrestling world for several decades. Please welcome the legendary Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. Cowboy, how's it going tonight?
It's going great. Thank you very much.
You will be appearing with our friends at Captain's Corner on May 20th at the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Expo at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. For all the information, head on over to WrestleExpoRVA.com, and you can follow Captain's Corner on Facebook at Facebook.com/Captain's Corner. That's CAPTINS Corner. What would you like to tell the fans who are coming out on May 20th that are going to be meeting you?
Greatest wrestling fans in the country. And it's going to be nice to get back down there. I haven't been in Richmond since maybe 05 or 06. And so I'm really excited about getting back to that part of the country.
Sure. Now, when you meet the fans, what do you get more questioned about at these conventions? Your old arm cast or about your son, Randy?
Everybody asks me about Randy. And I guess the cast is probably a close second.
There you go. The Ortons have been a part of wrestling spanning several decades. Bob Sr., your dad, you, your brother Barry O, and your son, WWE champion Randy Orton. Growing up with your dad as a pro wrestler, was it inevitable that you and your brother would become wrestlers too, or did he ever try and shy you guys away from the business?
Dad wanted me to go to school, of course, and I did, and that didn't do real well because I wanted to wrestle. And so that's kind of how that got started. I went down to Florida and started working out with Matsuda. You were Matsuda.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, I guess I did okay, and I started wrestling pro. But no, Dad wanted me to go to school.
All right. Well, how about when Randy was growing up? Was it something you wanted him to pursue, or is it something that he just wanted to definitely do on his own? I
let him make his choice, and he decided he wanted to try wrestling, and good thing he did. He ended up. I think he's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you could probably say that. Now, going back now, you were involved in the main event of the very first WrestleMania at Madison Square Garden in 1985, being in the corner of Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff in their match against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Now, you accidentally cost your team the match after you attempted a little cheat that backfired, resulting with you hitting Orndorff with the cast, but we just passed WrestleMania 33. Did you think at the very first one how big WrestleMania would have become 30-plus years later?
I don't know if anybody ever realized it'd be this big, but everyone knew that we was really onto something. Vince really, he set the world on fire. And he had the horses, that got things done. Hogan, I don't know if anybody's ever been over as strong as Hogan. Maybe Bruno, maybe back then, I don't know. Cena was awful good. Randy's awful good. Flair, of course. But McMahon's the one who made it all work.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give him credit for that.
Sure.
But yeah. And WrestleMania 1, you said, that it cost my team the match, but I like to think back on it like I delivered the winning blow.
There you go.
So that's the way I got to look at it. I feel a lot better when I look at it that way.
Sure. All right. Now, also speaking of the late, great Roddy Piper, what was it like working with him on the same team and then also, of course, on the opposite side of the ring? Do you have any fun stories about him?
Oh, shoot, man, I sure miss Roddy. Great guy. To travel with Roddy was heck, I don't know, never a dull moment. He was just great to be with, great to be around, laughing all the time, very upbeat. He was a pleasure to be associated with. Wrestle against Roddy, the same thing when you wrestle against him. The people went crazy. It was great.
You were also one of the first superstars to utilize the ropes for your finishing maneuver. Although it's done a lot more frequently today, you were one of the first wrestlers to use the superplex as your finishing maneuver. It was also very uncommon to see superstars back in your day go to the ropes to finish off an opponent, making that maneuver one of making that maneuver one of the most deadly of your era. How did you get the idea of using the superplex?
So Mr. Fuji had seen, gosh darn it, and I forget this fellow's name every time. It always comes to me, but it's always too late. But there's another guy who started doing that first. And he had been seen doing it by, Fuji. And he told me about it, and so I tried it and everything, and it worked great, and that's how that all got started.
There you go. You also had a chance to work with your son in 2005 on TV and being able to share some on-screen time with him. What was it like to actually, now you've almost come full circle now that, your son's a star in the business and you guys got to actually, perform with each other during that time?
Oh, man, that was great. I got to work with my dad, too, so it was pretty cool getting to work with Randy and Dad, of course, first, and then my career, and then, getting to work with Randy was just the icing on the cake.
We had some fan questions, fans who wrote in. One we have, what was your favorite cities to wrestle in? Any cities stand out to you that you always love to go to and wrestle?
Well, everybody likes the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
There's no place like the Garden. Let's see. Boston Gardens was fantastic. And Richmond was a great place to wrestle, too.
Sure.
People went crazy. That's what we do it for, as the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just great to go to them places, everybody gets involved and people go crazy. It just really makes for a nice job atmosphere,
I got another fan question, too. He wants to know, how long was your arm really broken for? I know you had the cast on for a while, but was your arm as messed up as they said it was?
Close to 2 years, I think. It was quite a while.
It didn't heal up till probably after you left at one point?
It still bothers me.
Oh, yeah.
Still bothers me to this day.
I got another question. Did doing the flower shop segments with Adrian Adonis, did that make you nervous about doing those kind of segments because they were kind of a little bit different back then?
Well, my grandmother had ran a tavern in Kansas City, and there was a few of the gay folks who would stop by there coming in from across the state line to get beer to go. So, I just sort of had one of them guys who came in there, and I kind of had him in mind when I did that, just a little bit of a swish. Mm-hmm. It was kind of fun. I wasn't scared about it or anything. It was fun to do. What the heck?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure with a pink cowboy hat, everybody got the message.
Sure. And one last question from a fan out there, too. They just want to know, does any fun story come to you about traveling on the road back then? Does anything fun pop in your head about traveling back then?
Well, I'll tell you, we had a lot of trips, and we had a lot of fun on the road. There's no doubt about it. Riding with Piper made, like I was sitting in a, what do they call them things, Def Comedy Jam things.
Mm-hmm.
It was just great. The trips flew by. Just had a lot of fun. Did a lot of talking. I had a lot of fun on the road. You was away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had fun on the road, that was a plus.
Sure.
Sure.
There's a lot of young wrestlers out there getting into the business. Would you give them any advice, maybe, of somebody who's actually pursuing to be a wrestler right now? Any advice you can get from the Cowboy?
Oh, listen and learn. Don't feel like you know everything because you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I still would learn something, at this day if I got back into messing around with stuff. You never stop learning.
That's right. Well, Mr. Cowboy Bob Orton Jr., thank you so much. We really appreciate your time tonight. And once again, for the fans listening out there, make sure you head on over on May 20th to the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Expo at the Greater Richmond Convention Center. You can meet Mr. Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. With Captain's Corner. Make sure you check out Captain's Corner on Facebook, facebook.com/Captain's Corner. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it, and we'll hope to talk to you down the line.
All righty, my pleasure. There's going to be a lot of guys at that expo. If you're a wrestling fan, get down there. It's going to be worth it.